Hello everyone, I'm Edmond Saksak and I come from Vanuatu. I'm studying political science and social work here at the Pringamang University, Hawaii. I'm the president of the Melanesian chapter. The dish we will be presenting today is chicken palau. If you don't know yet, Melanesia is the biggest island group in the Pacific Islands. For that, we have thousands of traditional ways of cooking. For that, we only come up with one to be able to present during this food fest, and this is chicken palau. It's one of a special dish that has been brought by the Indians. Up until today, this is one of the favorite dish in the Fiji Islands. This dish comes from Fiji. Fiji is part of the Melanesian group in the Pacific. Palau is for families. You can try it in your own home. These are some of the ingredients and spices that we will be using, that my colleagues gonna use it during the show. Enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, my name is Anant Pratap and I'm from Fiji Islands. I'm studying computer science, IT and business management here, and I've been here for 2 years. I'm the treasurer for the Melanesian chapter, and I wish to show you all how to cook chicken palau, which is a Fijian Indian dish from Fiji, which is part of Melanesia. I will be cooking with my Melanesian brother here, Brian, and I'm going to give the time over to him.
Good evening everyone, my name is Brian Smith-Wildam and I'm from the Solomon Islands. I am a junior major in political science. Today I joined my brothers of the Melanesian club to show you how to cook the Melanesian dish.
Okay, so typically we would be cooking this. We're not using heat, or we're not using the stove today, but I'm just going to show you how it's going to be. So as of right now, whatever the contents of the pot are, there's spices, there's oil, and we need to give this some time to roast out. So this will be like around 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes for the aromas to really come out, and afterwards you can put the tomatoes in, like the tomatoes are in now. You can put a large tomato in, that's fine. This is for the chicken portion, and you'll be putting in other spices as well. You'll be putting in some garlic, you'll be putting in some ginger, you have anise, the stars, you can put that in, you'll put in your salt, and you'll put in the butter. We'll be adding the curry leaves as well, and we'll be adding half of an onion. So the rest of the half of the onion will be cooked with the rice. So just only half goes in as of right now. We'll let this sit for a little bit longer. We'll be adding the masalas and other stuff in right now. All right, yeah, so we'll be doing that. So the ratio of the masalas is, you can put 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons of palau masala, then on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side is garam masala, which translates to hot masala. Masala is a type of spice. You'll be adding 1 tablespoon of that, and then you'll be adding 1 tablespoon of coriander, which is on the other side. Coriander can be either in powder form or in the yellow, yeah, that one. Yep, there you go. And yeah, and then we'll let this sit for a little bit before we start adding in the chicken. So now we're just going to start the mixing process. We're mixing all of the spices together. Yeah, you can go ahead and start mixing the spices, and just letting the heat and the oil just do its work. Just cook the spices a little bit, just a little bit. You don't have to burn it or anything like that. Just wait 5 minutes or so, give the spices some time, and afterwards you'll be putting in the chicken. Okay, you can go ahead and put the chicken in. All right, yeah, put it all in. So this is around, we're cooking for approximately 6 people, 5 people, 6 people, but you know, in Melanesia this probably is for like 3 people, 4 people, because everyone will take seconds. Trust me, everyone will take seconds. And so you're just going to be mixing in the chicken. Now by this point, you just have to let it sit, let it cook for a little bit, just stir it. This will cook for around 15 to 20 minutes, give or take. You can close the lid to give it more pressure and to just let the heat do its work. And at times when you think the water is too much or something like that, you can just take the lid off for a second and then just stir it out, and then that's how you'll cook the chicken bit of it. Alright, for now we're done with the chicken portion, so we'll just put it to the side, and then now we'll start on the rice. Afterwards, we'll be mixing it all together, and then becomes chicken palau complete. Okay, now we're going to start with the rice portion, and for the rice portion we'll be using oil to start with. So here we have oil, just 1 tablespoon of oil, that's it. We don't need a whole lot of oil in this one. So there's 1 tablespoon of oil. We'll be using these cinnamon sticks. So just take 1 stick, just crack it in half, put it right there, and then after that just let it sit. Add some powders. This is garam masala, this is some pulao powder, and then some coriander. The measurements for this bit is going to be half of what we put in the chicken portion, and we'll be using some stars as well. So we'll be putting some stars in right there, and then we'll be just cooking this for a little bit. We're just going to be cooking this for a little bit. We're just going to wait here for 5 minutes. Cook this for 5 minutes. Just let the flavor out. Just let the spices just do its work. We'll be doing this for 5 minutes. After that is time for the rice. We have here with us jasmine rice. This is the rice we traditionally use, and we will be putting in 2 cups. First, we are going to wash these, and then afterwards we're going to put in, depending on your measuring cup, we are going to be using this measuring cup, so we are going to be putting approximately 4 of these. And as for the water will be double of what you put the rice in. Now we have finished washing the rice. This is 4 cups of this measurement, and then we'll be doubling it up with water. We'll be adding in the rice. We'll just be adding in the rice. And after we add the rice, we'll need to put in water that is double of that. So we're going to be putting water in now. That's some water, and we've already measured this, so we're just going to be putting this in now. There we go. And then afterwards we're just going to stir this up a little bit. We're just going to stir. It's definitely not going to look like this because the heat's going to take off some of the water, and as it does, the water levels decrease on this. Now we'll keep going until the rice is half cooked. Of course, everyone has cooked rice, so as we go on, the water levels will decrease, and eventually, once the rice is around 3/4 cooked, we'll be adding in the chicken.
Okay, so now we come to the final process of our cooking. So we put the rice and the chicken, we stir it together, we mix it up, and this is how it shows. And then we put a mixture of a little bit of the garnish, just to garnish it up. And then it's ready to be eaten, you know. So you can, if you want to taste it, then like for now, I'll taste it. Wow, it's really delicious. I believe you're gonna like it.
All right, so this is how we have made chicken palau, Fiji style, and you can join the Melanesian chapter if you're here at BYU Hawaii, and please try this dish out, try to make it at home, and show us your results. Show us how well your cooking is, and tell us about the taste. How does it taste? If you like it, please use hashtag BYUHFoodFest. All right.